was crooked. Hey guys, what's going on? Appreciate you coming by Desert Armory and More. Doing some of our handyman stuff today. Yep. Got a little damaged. What's that, a little ladybug? Sure enough. Ladybug. It switched on us. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah. I need... This side needs to be 30... Where's my pencil? It's not in my pocket. Well, it should have been. This side needs to be 36 and a half. This side needs to be 37. It's a little wider due to mobile home walls being wonky. And I put the piece just a little crooked, so... Yep. Big old drywall square. Just put it a little bit crooked on purpose. When you go to cut it in, score the line. And I'll use this little piece later. There's a little spot in the ceiling we gotta fill in. Don't have to score it much, just enough to mostly break the paper and a little bit of drywall material. And just papers. There we go. Anybody in here? 2 people are watching. Thanks for coming by. Hey, how's it going? Appreciate you coming by. We were doing some drywall work in a mobile home that had a cooler leak on the roof from roof jack, and we fixed the roof leak, put a new jack on, put the new cooler, well, used cooler, same one. Now we're putting insulation in where it got rotted out and putting the drywall in. So it's the 1/2-inch light, they call it. It's a slider for the mobile home ceiling. You could use that 1/8-inch stuff, I guess. Uh-oh, someone's trying to get hold of me. Let's shut that off. We don't need that mumbo jumbo on. There we go. All right. There we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. What's up, Lilio? Lile? However you pronounce that. Hello, how are you doing? Appreciate you coming by. I don't remember you in here before. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. We do handyman stuff. We do cave exploring, outdoor stuff, mine exploring, hiking, and I do stuff with guns. I do some hunting and some other stuff. What's up, Robert? Appreciate you coming by. Let's go ahead and flip this thingy. All right. What's up, Robert? Appreciate you. 9 people in the chat. Nice. Double tap that screen if you could, if you like outdoor stuff, hiking, hunting, handyman stuff, and guns. We do that in here. Yep, sure. We got some video content coming for you. Only 8, but I can see. Can I see a gun? I allegedly have one on me. Or is it on the floor? There it is. It's on the floor right there. Nothing's for sale, YouTube. Just educational purposes only. That's a little 22 Magnum. I pocket carry that one. All right, let's flip this in for end. There we go, that should do the trick. Better do. Alright, slide it in this. Oops, we got this bracket thing in the way. Just got to dry fit it first, and then I got to put some insulation up in there. Insulation. Yeah, it gets smaller. Problem I was having with the other one too. All right, we should be able to get that to fit, but I need to cut a spot for, put some pressure on it so it doesn't fall down. Make a spot for this light fixture hole. All right, that should do it. We got to cut a little skinnier. Mobile homes, you know, they don't make them all standard size, it seems like. You got to cut them down a little bit. If you're as young as you say you are, I'm not sure how you got in here. This is selected for 16 and older. What's up? Staying off the grid? So long have you been gay? Never. Thankfully. Put glitter on your gun, Mr. Homie. No, I'm not one of those guys. No, sir. No, sir. Let's see, do I have that? I have to use the I have to get my little rasp because there's bumps that stayed. I gotta go get that. I'll be right back, guys. This little drywall. Spiders? No, I don't have any spiders in here. At least I don't think I've seen any in here since I've been working the last few days. It's been vacant, the house, but I don't know how long. Yeah, the ceiling collapsed, so had to do some repairs. All right, now, see, that's for that edge, so we need to make a little oval here for where our light goes through. There's my pencil. Oh. Make an oval here for where our light fixture pokes through the ceiling there. There we go. Oh. Sorry for the noise, just how it is. Hey, what's up, Taylor? You subbed. Awesome, thank you. We're doing some handyman repairs. This should fit in there now, so now I need to put some insulation in this spot here. Insulation. Get the stapler ready. I got a couple in there yet. Why did it act like it was finished then? It didn't have any. The insulation that was in this ceiling's only like this thick. Who is staying off the grid calling you? I don't know. I have no idea. I was just going to leave them as is. Probably a bot or whatever you call it, a troll. Some of those trolls actually became, what do you call it? Full-time customers, whatever you want to call it. Return peeps. All right, we need a piece. All right, put it away. Good old Italian. See, I need to make a slice in it possibly. Oh, I can put it above that, above the wire. I want to keep it fluffy so it doesn't, the least amount of fluffiness, the better. Sorry, the more. All right, I need to put a little stack in here between that little spot. Look how long I should make this. Give that a whirl. Perfect length. Now we need to cut it width to there. And then a slice roughly down the middle for that wire to go around. Oh dear. Want that wire in that slice, like so. Like that. There we go. Now a little piece over there yet. Hey T, what's up? Hey, what's up, White Rambo? Hey creator, notification today. Just went to listen to the podcast and saw you were on. Good morning, he who him desert or him himself. Probably him himself, the staying off the grid guy. Rambo in the building! Woo! Oh wait. Alright, we gotta pull this down and shove the insulation in there. The insulation. How wide is that? Good old itchy. I love it. I love this stuff. It's my favorite, guys. I use this as my bed sheets. It feels so good. What's good? God is always, brother. God is always. All right, we got to. Yeah, I should be wearing a mask. Gotta shove this up in there and fluff it back up. Fluffy, fluffy. Pull it back down after it's in place, so it's fluff, fluff. And where's that little piece? This little burger. In this little spot here. Like that. That's how we go. That's how we go, my friends. It's kind of sticking down low here, the piece I stuck in. Kind of has to though to meet up. Hopefully that works okay. We'll see. When we put the little piece in, we'll find out. So that's all the insulation we needed, but you got to get a whole roll. Not much staying on the way. Had a delivery today, but they canceled on me. Oh, with the truck? Semi-truck? I don't know why, but the white insulation is the worst one. Just makes you itchy. This was the pink, as you saw, Corning. I think it's Corning. It just by brand. Let's see. You're thinking of what brand is the white stuff? I think Lowe's carries that. Although they carry this too, I think. No, this stuff's itchy. And the old stuff that was in there, this yellow stuff here, and it's only this thick because it's old mobile. That stuff's itchy too. Anything fiberglass. White stuff's definitely the worst. John Manson's in particular sucks. That's it. John Mansfield. Yeah, it's a whitish color. I get whatever, wherever I'm at, I just get what I need. So, all right, let's get our drills ready. Get these earplugs out of my pocket. Oh, me pocket. All right, drill ready. I should be able to slide that sheet in that little crack in here. Hopefully that's about a 1/2 inch. It's supposed to be. All right, up and in there. Whoa there. All right. Wow, buggers. Wow, it's that far difference because of the way the roof is bowed, even though I jacked it up. Ah, bummers. It's gonna end up breaking my drywall. It already did a little bit. And this gap here is smaller than it should be. I don't know if I can adjust it or not since I installed those pieces. I mean, it should fit eventually. It's just, it's not very, it's hard to get it in there. Let's see, where's that flat one I had earlier? Staple gun stuck in the handle. So that corner possibly didn't clear out very well. Yeah, this is slanting down. I don't know if it's really helping or not. I might have to shut the power off. Take this off, which I put all this in because, you know, you need lighting in here. Oh, what do we got? Contractor I used to work with almost exclusively used Johns. Been in the insulation industry the past decade, mainly spray foam. I'm in spray foam sales and supplies. I'm a drywall expert. I learned to stay out of the nasty weather as a carpenter. Yep. He's first pulling on a bunch of guns and ordered white Rambo stickers. 2 subscribers away from 300. Nice, Rambo. Insurance policy on a bunch of guns. So, like, if one gets lost, and you could pull a claim. So my insurance company for my vehicles, he keeps asking me about renter's insurance because I rent. And I noticed in the clause it only said it covers for firearms $2K. And I'm like, I got way more than $2K. And so, allegedly, you know. He's like, well, how much? I said, probably X amount. And he's like, wow, you must have a lot. And I said, well, I do. But, you know, some are worth more than others. He's like, well, that would be this much a month. And I'm like, whoa, that's way more. Yeah. So, anywho. All right, let's, we might have to, because see, it does this number. Trying to think how I can get that to cooperate. Maybe if I, although it won't move much because I already jacked this up and stuck these in there. You say maybe if I jack it up a little bit, get a little more space. Let me put this at a slant like I did on the other one so it fits in there better. Too much paper stuck in it. Allegedly. Ow. Ouch. It keeps getting overboard on this edge. Yeah, I know the corner broke. That happened when I was trying to install it. The policy is for who in the world are you insurance through? So that would be a total of $7K, right, for you? So I told him, I said, all mine together might be like 60. And he's like, oh, that's like $200 something a month. And I'm like, dude, what are you smoking? No, I didn't say that to him, but that's what I'm wondering, you know. Like that much? Come on, brothers. How much room do I gotta get? I might have to just trim some off that edge. Instead of tucking underneath like I wanted to, I'm gonna have to just cut some off. I should have that pencil in my pocket. Looks like I'd have to cut off about 3/4 inch. Yeah. So I made it so it'd go in that groove. So that way it hold it up better. So that's pretty difficult to learn when you care about the product. Respect to you guys. Don't have the patience. Oh yeah. All right, you gotta cut some off on that so it fits in there. I wanted it to slide in that groove, but can't have that, unfortunately. Well, that's what's tickling my ear. These sunglasses always break. 2 different places they break, these Milwaukee glasses. They have a lifetime warranty on them, but don't know how you claim it. Thanks here all day, but finishing, no thanks. Wanted to add more eventually, but they need receipts to verify purchases and price, and some are proving hard to find since we moved from Washington State to Tennessee last year. I'm back. I just had to stop at the bank. Got really good at finishing too. Touching smooth walls. Yeah, this will be a smooth wall, the ceiling. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can get that up there now. Should be close. Yeah, the tip broke on it, but we'll figure out how to fix that once it's up. Let's see if this will fit in there now. it's in there now. I actually got it underneath that edge a little bit. All right, my pencil's getting in the way of getting my stuff out of my pocket. Pocket, yeah. It's gonna be hard to spread. All right, what I'll have to do is slide some stuff under that to get the slant right. I'll do that. It's probably too big. Possibly. Because the roof still has some sway in it. I could put some of this in there because we're not using this. These were the trim pieces they had in between the joints. Need a second pair of hands. Oh, possibly. Just not busy enough for to have a second pair of hands. When I was in California, I was about to hire someone. But they have too many rules and regulations. Alright, so we got that one. Now we need something else in between the two. If we don't push this spacer just stuck up there too far back. Ow. Get something in my eyeball. Yeah, that's definitely going to be slanted and funky. I need a 1/2 inch piece, not a 3/4. This is a little less than 3/4. I need a 1/2 inch. Drywall scrap maybe, I guess. Oh, and I got to put this thingy back up there. This goes up above here, this piece here. It's just barely hanging on, so I just took it off. Do the drywall scrap right here. It's 1/2 inch. I just don't want to use too much of it because I need it for that little patch right there. Cut off a little bit of it. Slide it in there. I would have did a little bit different if I know I had to build it up this far. This is what it is though. It is what it is. Oops, I hit right into a screw on my other brace that I have under there. Go, that's just to hold it up. So, and then we could go ahead and put one here. Slowly pull that in. Boing. Back here. Put that about right here instead. Oh, buggers. Got that straight. Come on, get a grip. Get that grip. Oh, these are these razor blades, these ones are the tool, I mean. It pulls the blade out, it doesn't hold it tight, unfortunately. Go. There, right there. All right. These earplugs keep getting in the way when I'm trying to get my screws. What we got? I think I'm back. Just said, okay, yeah. I already read all that stuff. All messaging. We didn't stick it on that, unfortunately. We're still getting some oddball people in. Probably wondering why I'm putting it that far, because I'm trying to spread this gap a little better. Someone replaced this before and this with drywall, I'm trying to make it as close as I can without doing as much fill. But some of those are just kind of tearing through, sadly. I went in between the two studs because I have a stud in here. Right between them. Yeah, my Milwaukees, they always do this. They always break right there or a little bit ahead right there. And they have a lifetime warranty, but I've never warrantied them before. And then my these things get all gooey and yuck. So, yeah. I don't know how to change them out in the warranty form. All right, let's tie that light back in so we can see a little better. There we go. ¿Qué pasó? Shouldn't need the ground. That's weird. Did the light bulb break? ¿Qué pasó? The hots are still connected up there. Don't know, guys. See if we blew this something over here. No, they're all on over there. It's the old style that are the screw-in thingies. Something not connected right? I mean, that should be connected. It's literally right in it. You're like, well, that's a white you're connecting to it. Yeah, but the person who wired it before used that as their return hot. They have a hot going down to the switch and they're using the white as a return to come back. And then the other white, it's already in the ceiling and you're just tying in a little pigtail. I think the light bulb broke. Oh, there it goes. Neutral loose. No. Who knows what? Hey guys, because I did not. There's a spider. That other guy that was in here was like, "Is there any spiders in here? Because I don't like spiders." Like, I haven't seen any. One shows up right now. Oh, a little dinky, little baby spider. Kind of look like a baby daddy long leg. Daddy long leg, is it? Weird. I put a backer back there for it to grab onto. There we go. I don't want it too tight, otherwise it's going to break it like that. Why does this not have the grid lines on it? I noticed this drywall doesn't have the grid lines where you can follow the little dots and stuff. Because it is layout. It's 2 feet on center, these truss things. Roughly. It's weird it doesn't have them. Second one on the edge here. getting the junk in my thread. Let's get tape measure. Ooh, I got a nail on my shoe. All right, so we're gonna have to, what is that? 9 1/4, 9. See if I can cut off another little scrap so I'm more even. I don't like when people wear those half hots. I don't either. You're not supposed to do it that way. That's how it was, and I can't, I mean, I could get to the wall possibly. It's only this thick. They have one of those pancake switch boxes, which are garbage anyways, but that was not in this job to rewire stuff, so that's why we didn't really do it. Chiz live, my friends. Make sure we're not going into that wire I have up there. All right, so we need a 9 1/4 down the bottom, 9 1/4 up here 9. All right, and then how long? 22. Like the pew pew. 22 like the pew pew. Pew pew pew. 22 pigalos. Oh wait, no, that's feet. No, pigalos, that's inch, right? Feet is país. Pigalo is pounds, isn't it? Pounds. No, that's libres. I don't know, maybe it is pigalos, it's inch. I'm drawing a blank. I was drawing a blank. Where's that hasp again? There she is. Smooth out the edge. Okie dokie. 9 on this end and 9 1/4 on the other. Technically I can make the whole thing 9 probably, but here. Now I gotta cut out that little corner. Which we have a pen here. Excuse me. Whew. Sorry about that. And don't forget to put an X what you're going to trash. We got to make sure we're not going to trash this. You put an X there because that's what you're trashing. Yep. Yep. Definitely have a little bit of Humpty Dumpty still right here, which some of that issue is the piece of wood I stuck in there. I have a T25 in here. Yep, right here. Remove that screw. See if we can fix this a little bit. Put it in deeper, and then I gotta cut that down a little bit. Earplug time. Gotta cut some of that down. Bring this down so I don't forget it up there. Got it started, so I should be able to peel the rest away with the drain. Not quite. Give that a whirl. And whirly. The blade's a little dull. Got enough drywall in it, I got with it. Alright, still showing it's a little bit high. No, I guess not, because this is actually high, I think. Hard to tell. Needs to flex some to get in there good. Let's see here. Back side at an angle around that high point. Sometimes you got to work the back a little bit to make it fit good, so it sits a little more flat. Might work. We need it back a little farther. There's my Phillips. Grab the other one instead. Nice to get that closer. For that to get closer, have to space that out with something. Edge right here, just a little bit more than ½ inch. Which is this? I guess that would work possibly. I span this across there. There's a bridge. Not going to look the nicest underneath, but you got to do something to make it span. You won't see it. That'll probably break the wood, but hey, I gotta span that better. See if this does a trick. Junk jabos. Yeah, split it. Let's see if that works. Oh, what's it hitting now? There we go. So put enough pressure, but not too much where it breaks it. And it's kind of pulling it through. I want to kind of dome it, but it's not wanting to flex enough, even with that flex line I stuck in it to make it move more. Fortunately, it's not doing that. Alright, I'm in this corner just lightly. We've got to fill that all in with drywall mud. Mix up a batch. Move the tools off to the side. They're not in the way. Excuse me. 4 people in here. Appreciate you still hanging out with us. And where the drywall meets the ceiling up on top, there, it's going to get a trim piece. Same with up against there. But over there was nothing. I mean, there was a trim piece, but it's to even it out, since the trusses bow down, I'll just put caulking in there once the drywall mud and tape is all good. Yep. Hey, what's up, Eastern? Ceiling work, yes sir. Yes, sir. Oh, boys. Guys, look at that. That thing got stepped on. I don't like that. This is a nice one, the stainless steel, too, with aluminum. I do not like that. That's what happens when you have stuff stacked in the van instead of put away. You step on it accidentally. That's my finish trowel, my nice one. I do have a steel one this big. Me no likey. Buggers. This one's a wallboard. This one's a Marshalltown. Hey, what's up, CB? Major CB! Alright, I gotta get some drywall mud in here. Here, I'll bring you guys along. Gotta add some water in this because it's always too... Even the light is always too much. Yep. I have to put the good tools away. I know, right? Yeah, I need to be better at that. Well, the thing is, usually I have it on my shelf. I have 2 of these tucked in each other and all these inside of it. But it plopped off, and I guess I stepped on that one. I see you're working hard. No, we're hardly working. We're hardly working. Hardly working, right? Once in a blue moon we work hard. The rest of the time we hardly work. right off this trowel. This is drywall mud that's light. That way it's easier to handle in the hoppers and all that if I wanted to do a texture. The walls, when someone did work on the walls years ago, they did like a heavy knockdown, but then they repatched it afterwards, and it's horrible. The rest of the house is paneling painted. It's a 2-bedroom, really old mobile. Late 60s, early 70s. All right, let's get some drywall mud in our hopper here. Gotta mix it up. Mix that. I got a little bit too much water in there. I've dumped some of the water out, mate. Let's see the water. Oh yeah, I think that'll work. It's a little too thick. When you don't add water, you don't want to put too much. When he's doing, he'll throw the trowel. What? When he's done, he'll throw the trowel? I don't know if I've ever thrown a trowel. I've thrown hammers before or was it a wrench? I think I threw a hammer one time when I was doing some shed work. I threw a wrench one time when I worked at a mechanic shop or something of the sort. I apologized, of course, later, but for losing my cool. Even I do that. Even though, try to follow the Lord the best I can in His strength. At that moment, I was using my own strength. That's why I lost it. All right. I don't know why there's a lot of little... Seems like there's a lot of little... what do you call it? Ballies in this or something. The best way to mix it up is with a drill so you can get it smoother if you're adding water. Definitely, obviously, if it's powder. You want to do that. Run it with a drill. Whoops. Got some drywall mud plopped out in the floor. But yeah, you want to keep this stuff from freezing and you want to keep it as clean as possible. Nice stuff. Nice when this stuff just wipes right off. So if you get it on anything, it just wipes right off. All right. Okie dokie. Got a little bulge there we got to take out. Tap it with a hammer. I decided to put the joint right over where the electrical goes through. Figured it was a good spot. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. Sometimes I use paper, sometimes I use the plastic stuff. I don't know what you guys use. Probably a banjo, which is the paper stuff usually. And splat on the floor. Want to try to get as much as you can on there, but not too much. If you don't put enough, you'll get air bubbles under it. And it'll kind of not look very nice. Not kind of, it won't lay right. And if you didn't know, there's a little line down the center. That's so you can fold it in half for corners and stuff like that. Prefer a skip trail or a smooth finish? I prefer orange peel. It's the easiest. You don't have to be quite as critiquing with your joints. And, well, obviously knockdown too and hand trowel would be able to hide your joints better too, especially if you're hand troweling the whole wall. That just takes too long. Orange peel, you just splat on with a hopper, and then you're done. Pretty much. You just use different tips for different thicknesses. So orange peel to me is the easiest. I'm hoping by this afternoon, evening, this will be dry enough to put a second coat on. We'll see. Now these are, I got to spread these ones a lot more on the ceiling because they don't size down on the edges like the edge of the drywalls do. You got to spread a lot more. All right, let's get this one. This cross one here. Whoa, here. Get up as close as I can on that side because we're only caulking the very edge. Sneeze. There it is. Excuse me. Alright, so you can get at least some drywall mud in there. This crack's a little bigger than I was hoping to cover with caulking. I like to do like an 1/8 inch or less, but it's just a tick more than 1/8 right in that spot. Whoever did the patching before used the yellow tape. Yellow string tape, which they did a lot of fill right here then, since they didn't jack up around the cooler before like I did, and the whole ceiling. Alright, spread that a little bit, put one across there. We shut the light off, didn't we? Yep. Alright. One more right there. Let's just spread that out. There we go. That. I'm just watching Desert work. Yep. Hey, Zaus. Double tap screens and subscribe. Thank you. Pin that real quick. The room looks nice. I saw it before. You replaced the ceiling when he was working on the supports. Yeah, you saw that. What's that? Work in progress? What's up, brother? Yeah, the ceiling pieces are right there. that I had to rip out. It already had a big old hole in it, so I had to rip it all out. Put new supports, and then put up the course. I don't mind it splashing on the floor, but the walls I do more. What is that? Oh, that's a piece of the plastic that didn't get tucked in. They got glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling here. Okay. All right, let's get some mud on both sides of this so we can get the tape across. Hopefully I got enough to do some of this. There's a hair. How in the world did a hair get way up there? That's like half a mile long. It's not mine. I don't have hair that long, never have. I'd like to do that at full length, but unfortunately I think it's just going to be too long for me to put on being overhead like that without a helper. So we'll just have to start on one end, pick it up, lightly tap on it to get it so it stays on its own. Run the trowel on it with a little bit of mud so it doesn't drag it. When it'll drag it wonky, it can. I mean, it will, but it can. Alright. Run out of mud. And we must not put enough underneath right there because it's just pulling itself down. Squash a little bit more. Let's see. Try to shove it down in there because we don't want that tape to sag wonky. Alright, there we go. Just wasted some drywall mud there. Oh well. That's why we got a whole bucket full. Alright. Need to mix up some real quick. You guys ever use the hot mud? The 5-minute or the 20-minute? The 5 minutes in a little dinky box, which I've used it a few times, but seal on the ceiling. Yep, takes the stars down and send them to me. Fixing it with duct tape, I see. The landlord special. Right. Good old duct tape. The room looks nice. Oh, yeah, that one I already read. Alright, I gotta get some more mud. No, I fix a lot of landlord special stuff. I'd be like, man, this worked horrible. And everybody's like, looks like a landlord special. Got a little too much water in here. Gotta dump some out. not sure if I've seen with duct tape fixing holes. I have seen with clear tape, like packaging tape. Not sure if I've seen with duct tape. Possibly. Must be a little breeze coming through or something. It seems like it's pushing some of my tape down. And you're like, breeze? Yeah, these old mobiles are drafty. They're drafty. And we got some goober on our arm. How fun. Let's wipe it off. Get some hair in there with it. Yum. Be like dry fiberglass, you know? Little hairs in it. Alright. Should be enough mud there. Put some tape on it. Alright, your stuff is there. So you go to right there. Right on the money, right there. Push it down. Reposition it. There we go. Just wipe it on your pants. Comes right off. Comes right off. And you're like, well, who does your laundry? I do. I can tell. No. Because it ain't clean, I'm joking. Alright, trying to spread that. I gotta spread it thick right there to fill in that hole. You want to spread that real wide. But hey, that'll stay up for now. And then we need it across there, and we'll be done for a few hours until it hardens. Is it from the 80s? No, it's older than that. Oh, wait. You should have done the job, other contractors, and left the beer cans and ceilings for future generations to find. And people to pass like, yeah, I do like when I find stuff like that. I have a Monster can I stood have stuck in there. Could have. Found a glass Gatorade bottle once. It was pretty good from the 80s. Never heard of glass Gatorade. I have. You're too young. That's why I'm moist. I used to collect glass soda bottles with the older, larger ones. Oh, those. Like the 1 litros. They're 1 liters, yeah. 1.5, I think. They have them in Honduras, the bigger ones. Alright. This one's going to be kind of hard to patch because I cannot change the geometry of a sagging roof. I did to a point, but you can only do so much. So it's going to be kind of wonky, unfortunately. I can only do so much with jacking it up without lifting the roof off the house. Before you know it, the whole house starts separating from the floor. Right? Be kind of weird. Alright, should got enough on that side there. I've got a stainless steel one of these somewhere, but it's a little shorter. The hoppers for the drywall mud. If I recall, yeah, it's a little smaller. Not quite as long. Sheriff Hopper. Who's Sheriff Hopper? Who would that be? Alright, let's go to about right past that joint. push kind of at an angle here to get that pushed in there. See, the thing is they put the ceiling on and then the walls. You can't just like remove sections very well. You just can't. This thing keeps getting in my way. Although it did help hold up my drywall when I was putting it in. That was nice. It was noise, mate, while it lasted. Alright. A little more against that bracing. There we go. Let's see here. Cherry RC is the best. I like Cherry RC. Yeah, never had Jolt. Was that Mountain Dew? No, it's not a Mountain Dew. It's been a while since I'm trying to think. I might have had Jolt once. How do you make the ceiling smooth again? Lots of drywall mud and sanding. So it doesn't crack. Have you ever heard of Etchler Homes? The contractor stripped it to studs. I worked on one that was leaning when I was working on the roof rafters. You could feel the whole roof sway back. I haven't, that I know of. I mean, I might have. Jolt was a cola with more caffeine than Mountain Dew. The Jolt that they sell now just isn't the same. You know what else has more Mountain Dew than, more caffeine than Mountain Dew? Sun Drop. The drink called Sun Drop. It's kind of like it kind of tastes like a Mellow Yellow and a Mountain Dew together. So Mountain Dew's got a lot, Mellow Yellow has a little more, and Sun Drop even has more. Now you know, folks. Now you know. Oh, buggers. We cut it like an inch too short. Literally. Bye. I cut it like an inch too short, folks. Like a whole inch. A whole inch? No, don't pull it that much. You gotta pull it, not that far. Bubbling some of the paper there, the joint tape, because it's pulling it down, unfortunately, right there too. Particularly like that. What you end up doing is you cut a little slice in it and cave it in, and then fill it up with drywall mud, or drop it all over your arm like that. That'll work too. Straighten it out. Scooper scoop.
Super duper poopy scoopy.
Obviously the first coat always looks the grossest, most gross. Because it's just to kind of get it all situated. too much. My trawl bin. See if I can use up more of this mud. Can't spread it too much on what already done because it's starting to dry, and I'll just pull it. So I can't really put too much more on what's already installed. Feeling better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was kind of just drained. I ended up staying home. I've been having some of those of late, these episodes where I'm just so drained. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, it seems like. So that's going to drain you, obviously, right? Well, I didn't get that job that I was going to do wiring. The shed. He said, oh, I found someone else. I found a better estimate. And I'm thinking, I told him, and I said, well, I hope it's good quality for you. Hope it's good quality for you. Cheaper ain't better. Cheaper ain't better. Cheaper is not better. All right, I'm going to rinse this off. Oh, Desert, no getting plastered. Yeah, I know, right? I'll buy Blue Mountain Dew. It's got ginseng and B12, like microdose of Monster Energy. They used to have energy drinks that were Mountain Dew called Rise, I think, and some other stuff. I haven't seen them here in Arizona. I've had them in California. Mid-century modern homes actually look pretty cool. Mellow Yellow has way more caffeine than Mountain Dew for some reason. It does, and Sundrop even has more. Mellow Yellow is 51, caffeine. Mountain Dew is 20 to 30. Last time I had Mellow Yellow, it was still sold in glass bottles. Wow, I get it from Arby's and Culver's. Remind Mountain Dew has 55. I don't know how to get it mixed up. I like Mellow Yellow sometimes, but I prefer Live Vanilla Coke. Live? Interesting. Cherry Pepsi, but Raspberry Mountain Dew tends to give me more energy and tastes better, though regular green is meh. Oh, no Desert getting plastered. Yep. LOL, he's free basing shellac. He's a boy of soft demeanor. He sure does love his carburetor cleaner. He's a lacquerhead. Yeah. Get highs on it. Miss Mountain Dew Amp. Interview that was endorsed by Dale Earnhardt. I remember that. Yep. I don't remember who it was endorsed by, but I remember Amp. California had it for a while. I don't know if they still have it. All right, we got to do some cleaning. I don't know if there's a garden hose. Probably not, because it probably would have got stolen. There's a hose bib on the side of the house. I found a hose bib on the other side, and nothing came through it. There's nothing coming out. This one's got a quarter turn valve on it. Quarter turn. Let's see if we got water in it. Say water out of it, mate. And look, they got it upside down. And it's loose as a goose. Like, you got a twist on it, it just about falls off the wall. little guys in the neighbor's yard, which is this guy's house too, that owns this property. Just drywall mud. They have a Mountain Dew Kickstart. Yes, the Kickstart, that's it. The Kickstart Rise is what it used to be called, that I actually like that stuff, the Rise, but they changed it to something else now. Sorry, I'm getting all wet, that's why I moved you guys away. Because of the spray. Getting a mist here because the breeze is blowing it towards me. If I turn it all the way on, it'll flood the neighbor's house. Use the water pressure to clean it out. Got decent water pressure. There we go. Hey guys, how'd you like my mag flip? The mag flip I did. Sorry, it's got dust on the screen. Gotta get you guys scared real quick. That mag flip I did when I was shooting the 338, I didn't even realize I did it until I was editing, and I was like, well, that was pretty cool how I did that. Monster's already 250. Yep, that's why I use Mean Bean. I'll use either Mean Bean or I'll buy this. I bought this morning. Loco Mocha. Way to turn three-way adapter into the sink. I don't know the first thing about plumbing. Three-way adapters? What you mean? Can you finally place the faucet for me? I can buy a portable laundry machine. That's what that is, a portable laundry machine. Right there. Might be crazy, but it's tasty. Which? That stuff? Yeah, that is. You're saying once in a while you use Mean Bean as creamer. That's cool. I have a Mean Bean can sitting over here. I bumped it over twice. That one right there. It's the Java Mean Bean, I think. Yeah. Yep, Mean Bean. And then after that, I had an Irish cream. I don't normally buy Monster regular energy stuff. Where's the Irish cream? I had it in this box right there. Yeah, that stuff tasted weird, the Irish cream. Although I was like, hey, haha, saw it when you showed the Monster Black & Decker one because they're less likely to break. Monster Black & Decker? I'm confused. Oh, one of these that's Black & Decker? This is one probably from Mexico, to tell you the truth. They have these in Honduras a lot because they have a lot of these little, and in Mexico, a lot of these little houses that are dirt floors. And so they've got these little dinky water inlet. That's the spinner, so it gets most of the water out. This is the washing machine itself. Zenny, it probably says made in Mexico. Oh no, it says China. But let's see, it's a 2.5 amp motor, 11 pound washing machine capacity, 300 watt input. It's a 110. Input 110 watt. Spin capacity 6.6 pounds. That's barely anything. Yeah. They sell those blue and white ones on Amazon. That's probably where it came from. But like a lot of people in Mexico and Honduras would have these. That right there would be for one of those other plugs. I believe so. Like if it's made for England or something, they would take this cover off and put the outlet on the back. For those other ones. I need a new faucet for my spare bedroom to be hooked up. So you said, what'd you say it was? A 3? Where am I having thread? Your sink with our synthetic sink doesn't have removable aerators. That's weird. I've always seen movable ones. Like even these are removable. These drop downs. That you can take out. It's just you can't really hook anything to it. It'll come right out. There's like flat points right there on that top end that's facing horizontal. And horizontal on the bottom there. This is like a Moen, I think, or a Kohler, but look how loose that is. We need to tighten that back up. And then that hole they never cut through. That's where like your soap dispenser would go. Or if you had a 2-handle or a 1-handle in the center and you have the pull-out right here. People use those inside apartments with no washer dryer. Yeah, they do. Yeah, none of the sinks in my apartment come off. That's weird. You said, what'd you say about a 3 adapter? Let's see, where's that at? Is there a way to run a 3-way adapter under the sink? 3-way adapter. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're meaning. Like to tie in a hookup for your little washer? Yeah, there definitely would be. Once in a while, I use Mean Bean as screamo. That one I already read. People use those inside apartments. Yep. Can always just pour water in it, but that means gotta go do the rinse cycle manually as well. Yep, under the sink to run the pipes to wash it directly. Oh yeah, like you could, plumbing's pretty much like electrical. It just is leaks if you have leaks. If that makes sense. It definitely does. So a lot of times they'll tie in. See, this has 2 coming through, a hot and a cold. A lot of times they'll have a 3rd one that heads off to a refrigerator or the dishwasher. So they'll have like 2 actually, extra more than this. Dishwasher's always hot. Refrigerator has a cold run into it. So you'd have like a T into this copper here where you'd stick another one. Or you could get valves that have a little adapter on it that has another little nipple sticking out of it. Where the hot will go out to the dishwasher and the cold the other way. You can put a 2 outlet valve in a sink. Yep. Yeah, like I'm explaining here. This one, I don't know if it has one further down or not. No, they're just copper pipes running funky. Running funky funk. And it looks like they replaced this floor before, because look at that floor. This is higher up, this floor. And then they stuck the steel and, what do you call it? Stick and peel. Peel and stick. There we go. Peel and stick. I don't know the actual name. Says only one person's in here. There's more than one person. All right, I need to pick up my tools so no one walks off with them. I don't trust this neighborhood over here. And then we'll let this drywall mud sit. We'll see if this evening, if it's done, where I can put a second coat on it. I'll probably end up flooring the house. I have weird thread tape. I don't know why or where I got it. Oh, if it's that white stuff, that's called Teflon tape. If it's yellowish, that's for gas line. It's a dual shut-off valve. Yeah. Yep. I gotta pick up my tools, folks. Pick up my tools. Don't want to let them lay here. They'll walk off on me. They'll grow legs. How to remove the whole back bathroom sink. If I could, because we don't use that bathroom. Autocorrect. Valve, yeah. It put OK. And it auto-translated that for some reason. Auto-translates just dumb. First we wanted it. Now we don't want it because there's not enough people in here that speak other languages to want it. Excuse me. All right, let's pick the square up. Drywall square. Empire. They're decent. And the van needs cleaned out again. I understood what you said though. LOL. Rather have small washing room than a spare bathroom. Yeah, this one only has 1 bathroom, which is in horrible shape. This whole house is just yuck. Someone did replace these with some bottom inserts, but left this, that toilet sitting at a slant and falling in. Every outlet box needs replaced with the type of little fingers, because, yeah, they have to be the thin ones. That's like one of the only ones that are still somewhat connected. That one's hanging. That's added, it looks like. A little teeny thing. This is the master bedroom. And look, here's the breakers. They're the round fuses. And then this goes up, down underneath to the pole. Right, not there, that's the phone pole. Electrical's one right there. To like a plug-in, big old plug-in. What's up, Moonrock? That is the insert for the cooler jack I just stuck in. Yeah, this whole place is just a wreck. Yep, bath, bleep, and pee-pee. It didn't translate that one because I had it off. What about your ears and a fountain? You're hearing? Just hopping by, had to say what's up. Are you working on this out? Yeah, I am. I don't know how long it's been vacant. Oh, here's that Irish cream. I did not like this stuff. It had an alcoholic flavor to it, in my opinion. I did not like it. Yeah. And we're not endorsed by Monster, by the way. They tried to endorse me, but it was a fake Monster company. It wasn't real. Here's my van key. My Sprinter Mercedes. It's a Sprinter Mercedes. It's out there. I'm an Irish cream. You are? My lady typed that. Oh, okay. Ella entiendo español, no? All right, I gotta pick up some more tools. I could pick up trash, I guess, but it's like I don't feel like it. Oh, look what we did. We dropped some mud on our sunglasses. Just a little earpiece. Of course, there's hints of alcohol. It tastes like it. I don't drink alcohol. I have had Irish cream with some alcohol in it one time. And that's how I'm like, this stuff tastes like it's got alcohol in it. Allegedly. Yeah, the old Irish blend was better. It actually was minty. I told you not to get that. I hate it, but my lady loves it. I already had it. After you told me I got it, you're like, have you ever tried the Irish cream? I said, actually, that's what I'm drinking today. There's the old Cooler Jack. Look at that. Just yuck. Falling apart. I had to heat up the stuff with a torch to peel it out. Different type of Irish cream, Moon.
Help us all.
Alright, if that stuff walks off, I'm not too worried about it, but definitely tools. These boxes always fall apart. Kaluha should make an energy drink. What in the world's Kaluha? Kaluha. It sounds, what do you call it? Hawaiian. Is it Hawaiian? Yeah, Moonrock's like, ho, 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 ho. So, there's what we're rocking today. A little 22 Magnum. Nothing's for sale, YouTube. Educational purposes only. For the enjoyment of my scrabbers. Hit this continue the old Kona blend. Oh, that was pretty good, yeah. I wish Sobe had energy drinks. Is Sobe still around? It's been forever since I had the Sobe. I like Sobe. That in the vitamin water, the Triple X Dragon Fruit Berry or something it's called. I think I got everything out of here I need. Yeah, there's the ceiling, guys. Rough. Because I gotta spread this mud to like way out here, and then like spread this corner way out to here, way out to here. Spread this like to here and to here, so you don't see it. This I have to spread the best I can because it goes at an angle back in. I jacked it up and redid it, but we'll have to spread that pretty far this way. With that direction, we can't do as much. This, we got to spread this hole here, which I filled this in a lot. Spread that good and then spread it way back here. Someone already did some drywall here and then there. This whole section from there to there is drywall. And then from right here, all the way that whole wall and across. But look at this. The whole wall shakes like a leaf. Like, what in the world? And then after they were done, they did like piles of drywall patching afterwards. I don't get it. Like they redid the wall of putting windows in, but cellulose electrical boxes suck to work with. They're so brittle. Yeah, they just break. So someone added a switch here, but it's like one of the short ones, and it like sticks out too far because I think the back of it hits the inside of the closet because they're only this thick. Sobe Strawberry Dequery is my favorite. They still sell it online at certain Indian gas stations. Oh wait, that's Chinese. Would you like a better Google listing? I can help you very much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for coming to the store. We can help you. Well, that front blurry. Sorry, guys. It's got junk on it. Clean off the back ones, and then flip them and clean off the front a little bit. Got drywall dust on it. Would you like to? Are you inspecting damages for now? No, I'm actually working on it. So we replaced, if you can see in here, I don't know if you can, we replaced this cooler jack, that's brand new, and sealed all the way around the roof, put a new, and sealed the inside of the cooler. And then the ceiling of this room that I was working on collapsed because it leaked. And so that was this stuff, that masonite fluff board. It had a big old hole here. So, yep. Gotta smooth wall that. Yep. So yeah, I'm actually doing, I came here, was it on a Thursday one day, like 2 weeks ago, a little less than 2 weeks. And went over what he wanted done, got stuff together, and then wrote him up a quote. All right, what's the keys? I want to make sure I grab the keys. Let's see here. Ew, it looks moldier. Oh, no, that's not mold. That's actually what color the material is. That's not mold. I mean, right here might be a little bit. Right here's a little bit of green powder, but that's not mold there. That's just what it is. It's like it almost looks like horse manure. Like it's this weird particle board stuff that when it gets wet, it kind of gets chunky like and more fibrous, but it's very fibrous. That's just how it's made. Happened to the house overall, it looks like it's been through a flood. It was a rental and not taken care of, and they evicted the people. You know how I know that? Because look what the door says. Eviction, be advised, all locks will be replaced. Demolish it and put in a new one. They send flatbeds over the highway. Right. And then a little showed. Oh, no, that's a box. That's an electrical box. And that back there's a ground. If you're talking about that. If you're talking about this side, no, there's no mold there. All right. Where did I put those keys? I think it's in my pocket. That's a dime I found. In the other pocket? Where did the key go? I had it sitting right there. Is it next to the pew pew in my pocket? Allegedly? Yeah, YouTube did not like that. I went to switch the camera and it like reset it again. Where's that key at? Key, where's the key? Oh, is it in my back pocket? Oh, there it is, next to my key for my van, the fob. I wish I could get an Amazon house. Amazon house? What do you mean by that? They sell houses over there? What time is it anyways? It must be getting close to lunch. Oh, it is, 12:22. 12:22. Whoops, we dropped the key. I'll be back. I gotta use a little boy's room. Yes, moist. I'm washing my hands. Alrighty, what we got? Let's see here. Do you have reviews online? I'm gonna go leave some wild ones. Moist, I do on Yelp, but don't leave any wild ones. I'll fix my broken heart because my mom left before I was born. That's hilarious. How does that work, Moist? Your mom left before you were born. Interesting. Wash them again.
No. No. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mommy. You're not my mommy.
Alright. It's under here. I wonder if this is like a clean out for the septic or sewer or something. Well, it shouldn't have a septic. It could, I guess, because these are some old houses. I must spin around with this with the wind. It's got a little circle around it like that. Well, it could be. What, are you woke? Saying like men can have babies? They can't. No set. Even if they say they're one, they can't.
It ain't gonna work, brother. The plumbing don't lie.
It's like trying to put running electrical as your plumbing. It doesn't work. Or trying to use plumbing for your electrical. It ain't working either. Alright, let me shut this Bluetooth off so it doesn't connect. There we go. Was the neighbors moving out? Next door? I'm awake, not woke. Yep. I'm awoken or awakened. Let me close. Well, I was gonna say let me close a little gate, but I'll be back here in a few hours, so I won't. Let's see. Where should I eat? Where should I eat for lunch, guys? Olive Garden? No. Put my breaker box. I can't read that screen worth the hoot. It's got too much dust on it from the drywall. There we go. Put my breaker box in the bathtub for hydropower clean. There you go. It's hydro cleaning. Like hydro dipping. I'm trying to think what I should have for lunch. I could just go home because Five Guys, we don't have Five Guys here. Plus they're expensive. Or to go to In-N-Out if we had one. We don't have an In-N-Out.
We do not have an In-N-Out, mate.
We got an Arby's, we got Burger King, we got Culver's, Sonic, which Sonic sounds pretty good. We got Panda Express, Olive Garden, Subway, Chipotle, Walmart. You're like, what? No, we don't have Five Guys. We're a small town. We're a self-contained small town. YouTube, we have more than one person on here, okay? You're showing 0 people. We have more than 0 people in here. See, he just said we don't have one? No, we don't. Why are you saying 0 people in here, YouTube? There is more than 0 people in here. Sonic here sucks butt. Hey, ours is good. I like the smash burgers. They've been having the American smash burger meal for $6. I'll grab 2 of them so I can eat one later for supper. Five Guys is cheaper than a Big Mac now, which is wild. Yeah, I can't believe McDonald's. I don't get their Big Mac for one. McDonald's is expensive. Taco Bell is right next to them. I'd rather go to Taco Bell most of the time. Oh, we got 2 Taco Bells now if they open up the other one again. What else we got? There's a pretty nice sandwich shop that's called something Skis or something. This is one for me. Yeah, now it's back to 0. I like Sonic, coconut slushies. I've never had their slushies. Like, do they have pina colada like our sandwich places called EG's? Dude, that was a stop sign? You didn't even stop. I like Sonic. Yeah, I haven't tried their EG, their slushy leg. My eyes itching a little bit from that. We also have KFC and Wendy's. 1 Jack in the Box. We had 2. It closed. We had a Pizza Hut. That closed. With the wing stop in it. They stop on the wings. We got a lot of restaurants here. We got a Popeyes. We got a Dutch Brothers. We have 2 Starbucks, but they're within other stores. Check them out. They have a lot of them. Oh, the Sonic slushies. Get a 4 for $4 at Wendy's. Oh, they still have those? I haven't been to Wendy's in a while. I used to go to the chicken place next to it, KFC. Which, I forget where that's at. I think it's to the right here. The left. I think. Across the street used to be a Jack's and they closed it. Chuck in a box. I don't know why. What else we got here? We got Taco Gyros. We have a really nice Mexican restaurant called La Casita. It's a family owned. They have multiple throughout Arizona. There's a Dollar Tree, but they're not a food place.
Green light, green light.
We'll barely make this one. Yeah, just turned yellow while we're going through it. They have a Rodolfo's taco shop. There's the Pizza Hut that closed down. There's KFC. KFC has these little meal deals happening right now that are pretty good. 2 people in the chat right now. There's Wendy's. Vindy's. I don't know, I might just go home to save some money. I gotta wait till that stuff dries anyways. I'm only like 5-10 minutes from home or something like that. Save some money. Although Sonic sounds really good right now. I'd take some smash burgers. I love their fries too. Their sauce on those smash burgers are so good. Here guys, maybe you want to see what's happening. I want a $5 fill-up meal from KFC. They have those, but I don't know if it's still $5 or not. I don't know if they have those anymore. Neat old Mercedes there to the right. 13K. Chibuggas. Chibuggas. This is one of the main roads through Sierra Vista, near where I live. This is called Fry Boulevard. Fry Boulevard. I want a $5 fill-up. There's a lot of little mom and pops in here too. A few of them I need to try. The restaurant we just passed, the other one is Angry German. I went to that one twice. They're pretty good. We got an Arby's to the left, to the left, and a McDonald's we just passed right now to the right. There's a Carl's Jr., which I've never been to. Carl's Jr., they cost too much. They're too expensive. Dude, the biscuits at KFC are so good. I love how salty they are. I wouldn't say they're super salty. I don't know. Wow, that truck's got Arizona pins. That's where you go through the desert a lot and it makes the scrape marks. They're called Arizona pinstripes. We got a Denny's up to the left up here. You might be able to lightly see it in the corner up here, the sign. I don't know. Arby's is nasty. What's wrong with you, Moist? Arby's is good. They got the meat in 3 box right now for $7.99. It's like a combo. I love Arby's. I love that roast beef. Give me that roast beef. Forget what restaurant's right here. Oh no, it's a Super Cuts. Cool Cuts. Cool Cuts. It's a Jimmy John's. I haven't been there yet. Not to that one. They have another sandwich place. Is that a Jimmy John's? No, that's some other one by one of our grocery stores. There's a post office to our right. We're just passing that. And a Toyota service center and dealership. 76 gas station. Hey, Creator. Denny's has good burgers, but they aren't cheap. Yeah, unless you can get their like smash burger, slider, meal deals, whatever they call them. Oh, yellow light. We're going through this one. This guy's making a wide turn. Whee! They don't have an IHOP here, but we do have a Denny's. I've never been to that Denny's yet. The park's to our left here. It's where we did the ice skating at. They had that car, not a car show, it was a car parade during Christmas. When I was a teenager, I had a nasty girlfriend who tasted like an Arby's roast beef and cheddar, and I've never been able to. Probably because you shouldn't have been doing it since it was just your girlfriend. God made it taste disgusting. Little TMI there, though, Moist. The Honda dealership. My uncle used to work there. Either that or the Toyota, I can't remember. Great uncle. Jack Farriers. The Sonic is over here on the right. I'll probably get a Sonic Smash Burger, their American thingy. Railroad Pizza Express. Those are, I think one time I've had Railroad. Not from them, though. It's another one. Then there's a Domino's and another Pizza Hut. Right next to the Sonic here. The Chonic. Don't rear end me, Mr. Chevy, or not Chevy, Toyota. Yeah, I've never been to that pizza parlor, but yeah, they got these $6 All-American Smash meals. I get 2 of them. That way I can have one for later, and I drink both sodas in one instance. All right, fold my mirrors on. It's so skinny in here for a big fat van, like yours truly has. All righty. All right, shut the blinker dinkers. What'd you put? Is there any long bed, old body style Tacomas? Old style, like when they first changed it from the pickup to the first gen Tacoma? Might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. If there are, they're expensive. Because everybody wants them. They bring them down to Mexico because they're just around the corner from Mexico. So I'm like, the main check-in into Mexico is probably like 30 minutes from me here in Naco, Arizona. Naco, taco, burrito, taco flavored kisses. Hey, there's a guy that does insulation right beside me, it looks like. Taco flavored kisses. I could get my card out here. Your card? Never had Sonic. It's good. They don't come out with rollerblades anymore like they used to, but you push the little red button and wait till they talk, and then you tell them what you want.
You're choosing Sonic. This is Karen. Quick up for today.
I'll take 2 of those American smash burger meals.
So do you want those with French fries or tater tots today?
Both of them French fries.
And for the drinks?
If we could do cherry Coke light ice on both of them.
Can we go to anything else today?
That should be all. And some ketchup.
2 French fries, 2 cherry Coke, the ice is going to be $13.70.
Ketchup as well.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Have a good day.
Yep. Let's see if the machine's working. Sometimes this thingy doesn't work. The touch screen. Come on. Just stick it in. It's acting like it needs to go in first. No tip. Just confirm. No tip. Come on. Confirm. There we go. Processing payment. So 2 meals for $13.70. That's pretty good. Although they started charging for the cherry. 30 cents to put the cherry in. They didn't charge before. Years ago, they actually used to put the cherry flavoring plus a maraschino cherry. Processing payment. It's weird. You have to leave it in there, and then if you leave it in too long, you just got to pull it out, and it never says for you to take it. Anyways. I never heard of Sonic. Every time I go to Sonic, the food is squashy and nasty. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's not squashy and nasty for me. How are you singing a song from South Park but you don't watch South Park? I was whistling a song to South Park? I have no idea, brother. I was probably whistling something. It's probably some tune I already know, and South Park uses it. Don't know. Yibber dibber. Hey, look at this guy beside me. Ooh, echalation. Echalation, my friend. Ooh, must be good. That's Owens Corning too. Next generation fiberglass. There we go. I stuck my phone back on its holder. Excuse me. Car Hop Classics. Frito chili cheese wrap. Junior double burger. Cheeseburger. A grilled cheese. They have grilled cheese here? That sounds cool. Kind of pricey just for one grilled cheese. $2.99. Breakfast. They serve breakfast all day? I guess. It doesn't show it's not. That's cool. McDonald's for a little bit did until COVID hit. They quit being 24 hours. Walmart quit being 24 hours. Yeah, McDonald's quit doing their 24-hour breakfast. It's when Eric Cartman pretended his hand was Jennifer Lopez. His hand was Jennifer Lopez? Which one? Taco, taco, taco? Burrito, burrito, burrito? Taco flavored cheese. That one? So I have there's a YouTube channel I follow called Conservative Vibes. By the way, I got a video on it. 2 weeks ago, I got onto that video. It's Subscriber Sunday, and I was able to get on it. He wanted me to do a follow-up video to see if I got any javelina. Anyways, it's like a little cartoon clip that he plays once in a while when AOC comes on. Yep.
Taco, taco, taco. Burrito, burrito, burrito. Taco flavored kisses.
Or something. That's the only part I know about it. Because he'll play that little excerpt.
Want $1? Want a $2? Want a $3? I got $3. I got $4. Just $3.
Jennifer Lopez. His hand was Jennifer Lopez?
That for your keys.
Yeah, he has like the kiss right here, right?
Mm.
He's like, yes, that one. Yeah, if you eat a lot of tacos, I guess you'd have taco flavored kisses. Janet Yellow? Your last name's Yellow? Y-E-L-L-O-N-O-W? I don't know. Yellon? 2017, 2021s.
Kisses. Taco flavor kisses.
We're at Sonic, by the way, guys, if you're wondering. Sonic the burger joint. See, there's a little Sonic bow tie looking thing. I could use $4. I don't have $4. There's only 3 in that bundle. Is that my food coming? Not yet. I should have asked for a pup cup for Skittles when I go home. Treat your pup with a wag cup. They call it a wag cup here. One time I went through Jack in a Box and I had Skittles with me. We were going on a hike, I think, or something. And she's like, oh, here's a pup cup. I'm like, oh, thank you. Skittles love that thingy. Yeah, he made his hand make out with Ben Affleck or something. Well, that was his wife, right? And then for a while, someone else was. But that was his wife, wasn't it? Ben Affleck? You know what I always thought was funny? Family Guy when they had Tom Cruise. Little short guy. All funny. See, I've been saving all my random change for a couple years, and now I have a few $100s in ones. I don't know how to get rid of it without looking questionable. Oh, I got you there. Sonic the Hedgehog. What about him? Hello, creator is an exotic dancer in his spare time. Allegedly, as J-Dog would say. Allegedly. Someone said they don't really use $1 anymore. They think you're a cheap scapegoat if you do that or whatever. The cheap goat. Hand mixed Master Shakes Sonic Blasts. Where's their little slushies? There's their breakfast drinks. Oh, there they are. Specialty drinks. Signature Lemonade, Sonic Rechargers, slushies. There we go. What flavor did you say? I forget what flavor you said. Yeah, he twerks. He does his twerking. There's more than one person in the chat. Come on, creators in here and Moist. It should show 2.
YouTube, stop it. Stop it. Stop lying, mate.
I have a whole bunch of pennies. Probably like $80 worth of pennies. Maybe not quite. That'd be 800 pennies. I probably have more like 400 pennies. So that'd be like $40. No, that'd be $4. 400 pennies would be $4, right? Yeah. Ooh, here comes my food. Here comes my food. Mi comida.
Yeah, welcome back. How you doing today?
Hey, Jacob, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. Good to see you back.
Yep.
Got you with your 2 All-American Smash Fries and Cherry Cokes.
That's it.
There you go, my man. There's
Yeah, I love these deals you're running right now with those.
Yeah, they've been selling smashes like crazy.
Yep.
There you go, my man.
All right.
Anything else we can do for you?
Ketchup in the
I
bag.
got a couple right here for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Jacob.
Hey, no problem. We'll see you around, all right?
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, he served me last time. Awesome guy. It's nice. It's blue. Like blue raspberry or something? See if they have one. Dragon fruit? That sounds good. Customize your drink. Cranberry, cherry, strawberry. I don't know. I don't see a blue one. It's probably in there somewhere. All right, let's stick my flashers on and flip out my mirrors. Make sure no one's coming. It's so tight in here with this van. Height-wise and width and length. All the way around, folks. If you want to become a good driver, drive in a foreign country with a manual and drive a big van. Or a big long truck. One time I rolled all these quarters I saved over like 10 years and it was like $4.50. Yeah, you got to roll them. If you don't, and you take them to Coinstar, you lose money. If you roll them yourself, then take them into the bank. They'll open them up, but at least they'll see that they've been rolled. You have to roll them when you take them into the bank. It's kind of a pain, but I need to get some more rolls. They got lots of pennies. Quarters I usually end up spending. I can't see around that corner. Quarters I end up spending. Let's see if I can get in this spot here. Oh, there we go. There's an Ace Hardware in front of me and a Harbor Freight and a bicycle shop. Oh, there's the Taco Bell. That sandwich place I was telling you about is called Schlotschki's. They have Cinnabon there. Schlotschki's, something like that. Hello, I can barely keep change at all. I use my quarters up so I don't have too much of the car. Yeah, I do use my quarters. Coconut Breeze is called blue colored. Oh, I figured it would have been a tannish, but I was looking for pictures or anything with blue in it. What else we got? One time roll. Okay, that one I already read. Coconut Breeze. Okay.
Oh, Coconut Breeze, mate.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna eat lunch here, so yeah. New follower. Awesome. Missed call from 877. That's some toll-free number. 3 more likes on your reel. That's at the 338 Lapua off of Instagram. Anyways, we're gonna let you guys go. We've been on them just over 2 hours, so not many likes, only 18, 17. Grocery store, we're doing a trade-in for pennies to where you get more than pennies is worth, but you only get a store credit card, gift card. I got lots of pennies. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by. We're gonna shut you off. Gonna eat our lunch and usually watch YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for coming by. Never can go wrong doing what's right. Through Jesus Christ, the way to salvation, folks. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye. See yous.